again, everybody, and welcome back to Boozetooz. Today we will be unboxing Delirious' fourth Youtooz, which is Batcoon. So just like the Vanoss figure, I was super excited for this to get delivered. As you guys probably already know, this figure is based off of his GTA superhero. Or maybe it's Gmod. I think he's used it in both, to be honest. So he dropped with Vanoss, Gangster Wildcat, and Moose Knuckle. And so Vanoss, Batcoon, and Moose Knuckle all dropped as their superheroes. Moose Knuckle was the early bird. The only one who didn't drop as a superhero was Wildcat. And I think that's because I don't think he really has a superhero. Alrighty, without further ado, let's check out the figure. So on the front of the sleeve here, we have Batcoon right there, vinyl figure right there. We have a picture of the concept for the figure right there. And then of course we have the Youtooz Collectibles logo right there. And this guy looks incredible. I can't wait to actually see him in person. And it looks like on these sides here, we have the same kind of thing that Vanoss had, where it's like a cityscape, but this one is more of a silhouette, it looks like. We still have the stars in the sky though. The sky is very, very blue. And it looks like it's the same thing all the way around. But on the back here, we have a picture of the moon right there, and we have the Youtooz eyes right there, and they're in front of a silhouette of the Batcoon figure. So overall, the sleeve looks pretty cool. I really like it. It's a lot more simplistic than the Vanoss one, but it still looks very good. So let's take this sleeve off and let's check out the figure. So he's number 238 of the collection. We have Batcoon right there, vinyl figure right there, and we have another picture of the concept for the figure right there. On the side here, we have another picture of the concept for the figure, and now it looks like the city is a lot more detailed. We can see the lights in the buildings right there. Looks like we have some bigger buildings in the background, and then we have a blurry moon in the back right there. On the back of the box here, wow. Okay, so this is a lot more similar to the Vanoss box. We have the city down below right there, and then we have a spotlight with the Batcoon logo right there. Just like in the Vanoss one, we had the spotlight with the Vanoss logo. This one, we have the Batcoon logo. And then it looks like Batcoon is right there in the tree, watching over the city, protecting his citizens. And we have the Youtooz eyes right there. And without further ado, let's read the description. So the description says, "I am the greatest hero this city has ever seen. I am the Batcoon. Look at all those who stand in my path, lying in their filth, lying in their own destructions. They will never stop me. I will stop them all." Then on this side of the box, we have another message right there, and it says, "Bow down to the Batcoon." Then on the top of the box here, we have another picture of Batcoon's beautiful face. And let's open this thing up and let's check it out. Oh yeah, let's go. We got another perfect opening, no creases at all. I'm getting too good at this. Then on the top of the tab here, it says, "I was right behind you the whole time." And let's get this guy out and let's check him out. But first, we have to check out the inside of the box. And it looks like, oh, it's the same thing as Vanoss's, where we have the spotlight right there with the Batcoon logo in it. And then it looks like we have some more of the cityscape right there. Looks very cool. We have it on the side there as well. A very cool box. I'm very happy with this. I think Youtooz is doing really, really good with their box design now. There's so much more detail to them. Like, no offense to the earlier figures. Obviously, they were early in the whole design process of Youtooz. So they didn't really have this much design, but it's crazy how much Youtooz have evolved to be so much more detailed, and even the boxes are just so much more detailed. But without further ado, let's check out the figure. All right, this guy looks awesome. Holy crap. So I can already tell he's gonna be a little shorter than Vanoss, but that's just because he's like pouncing forward. Wow, and I don't see any mistakes with this guy at all. This looks incredible. So this one is 100% based on Batman. Like 100%. You could never argue that it's not. So on the top here, of course, we have Delirious' raccoon mask, and it looks like, unlike the Vanoss one, you can tell Vanoss is still a human because he has human hands, but it looks like for this one, Delirious is a full-on raccoon because he's got the paws and the tail and everything. So we have a little floof of fur right there. We have the ears right here. The inside of the ears are lighter gray than the rest of the head are. We have the little poofs of fur on the side of his head as well. Then we have his little mask. So it's like the raccoon mask around the eyes, but it's also like the superhero mask. And it looks like we have some yellow Youtooz eyes right there. Then of course he has his little tongue out, and the costume looks incredible. Definitely reminds me of the Batman one. So we have a gray costume all around, but then we have some yellow on it as well, like on the arm, on the neck, on the tool belt back there as well. And his hands look incredible. So we have like the little raccoon hands with the little black nails right there. Very, very cool. Then we have the cape, and the cape looks incredible. I love how it covers the back of the platform as well. Super, super cool. Then we have the platform, and just like the Vanoss one, this one is textured to look like it's stone. So we have purple on the top there, and we have a little bit of a darker purple on the bottom here. We have the Youtooz Collectibles logo right there, and Youtooz.com. But then in the middle, we have the brick again, and this one on the front says crime. Then on the side here, what does that say? The tail's in the way, but I'm guessing because it's Delirious, it says shush up, because it seems like a very Delirious thing to say. Then on the back here, we have Teddy right there in red letters, and on the side here it says give birth, which is probably one of the most famous Delirious quotes out there.
I got him! I got him! I got him! Yeah!
Give birth!
What?
What?
I think he was saying that because we're yelling, but who says that when they're delivering a baby? Give birth!
So I love how they decided to put quotes on each side of the platform. It looks super cool. And this figure overall just looks incredibly awesome. So let's compare him to the Vanoss figure, because these guys are like two peas in a pod for these figures. These look incredible next to each other. Look at that. They're like the crime-stopping duo. So I just remembered that I forgot to put Vanoss's reselling value in his video. So I'll just say it right now. This guy's going for over $100 right now, which is a pretty big difference because after he sold out, he was only going for about $60. And it looks like the Batcoon figure is going for about $60 to $80 right now. So next up, let's compare him to the original Delirious figure right here. And these guys look great next to each other. These are like the two different costumes that Delirious uses in his games, mainly GTA and Gmod. Of course, we have the classic Delirious costume right there, and then we have the Batcoon costume right here. It looks incredible. These are two like of the most popular variations of Delirious. Then of course we have to compare him to his buddy King Toons, and these guys look incredible next to each other. I love when they add in extra stuff. It's not just like the standing figure. There's like a lot more with it. Like this one has the platform right there. King Toons has like the throne and all this extra stuff on him. Looks incredible. So this guy's actually gonna have to rank pretty high in my Youtooz collection as well. I think I'm gonna have to come out with like a top 8 of all my favorite Youtooz at some point, but this guy's definitely gonna rank in my top 8. This guy would probably rank in my top 5, to be honest. And before I end the video, we gotta check out the Chia pet, and we gotta check out its growth. So this guy's grown actually a lot more since I recorded the Vanoss video. So check this out. We have a lot of growth on the Chia pet right here. We have a lot of growth on the sides, on the front, on the back. It's definitely starting to take that head shape, but it's still not growing completely on the top. It started to grow a little more on the back right here. Yeah, it's definitely growing on the top a little bit, but it's got to spread to this area right here to fully look like a hedge. But we're on our way. It's only been about probably like a little less than a week and a half, and it's already grown this much, and they said it takes about 4 to 6 weeks to grow completely, so I think it has a lot more growing to do. So alright, buddy decided to steal the show again. Alrighty, well that's all I have for you guys for this video. If you guys liked it, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, subscribe for more Youtooz unboxings, and I will see you guys in the next video.